Hi everybody, Barry here for Make It So Adult Fitness in Long Beach. Talking today about doing a single band full body workout, and this will be a ground-based workout. Ground-based means it's not attached to a fixed object like a pole or a post, and it's not attached to a door anchor. So all you'll need for this workout, and this will be a follow along, so I'm going to do every exercise you do and not just demonstrate it, but I'll do all, and let's say we'll do 12 repetitions. I'll do all 12 repetitions of each exercise the same time that you're doing it. So you'll need one single band. I suggest that you use this orange band if you have it, and we'll follow a protocol called a PHA, or Peripheral Heart Action Protocol, which basically means that we're going to go from upper body exercise to lower body, back to upper body, back to lower body. And this way, blood is being shunted between your upper body and lower body. It doesn't have a chance to really pull down around your legs. Okay? So this is also a great protocol for weight loss, but I love it as a stay-at-home single band workout. So I'm assuming that you're going to do the warm-up that you know. If you've been working with me in the gym, you already know the warm-up drill. If not, please go back and look at the earlier video for warm-up. So I'm assuming that you've warmed up before you start. So let's start now. So let's start with a chest press. To do a chest press, you're going to put the band flat on the floor. Step on it with one foot and then walk through with the other. Don't make the mistake that you see people do where they step on it and then they get all tangled up in the band trying to step through. Put it flat on the floor and then just step through. Keep your fingers loose so there's no friction when you spread your hands. Bring your hand to the outside of your thighs while you're still bent over in the band slack. Put your elbows in, put one foot forward, and lean. So let's do 12 repetitions of a chest press. Remember, you want to flare your elbows slightly so the band doesn't slide off the back of your arms. So flare your elbows, lean forward, and press out coming up right around somewhere about mid-face high. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. That's upper body. Lower body. Let's do squats. So you're going to hold the band like this. Again, put it flat on the floor. Step on, step on. Grab it down low. Bend your knees. Chin up. Remember, chin up so that you keep your back straight. Stand up. Sit down. Stand up. Sit down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. Let's go back up top. We'll do a shoulder press. So let's get back to the same starting position. Put the band flat on the floor. Step on, step on. But this time keep your feet parallel. We're not going to step out. Spread your hands again so you come to the outside of your thighs. Elbows in. Now from chest, push straight up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember to breathe. 10, 11, 12. Good. Elbows in, arms down. So we've already done the chest press. The opposing muscle group is the back. Let's do a bent over row. In the gym, you might see in the weight room, somebody is standing with a bench and they've got their knee on the bench and they've got a dumbbell and they're pulling up like that or coming up like that. With the band, we'll do it just like this. Put your foot in, take a long step back. Now rotate your body so you're now lined up over the same foot that's holding the band. Stay bent over. Bring your elbows up. 1. Don't try to stand up. Stay bent over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. Let's go back up top. This will be a low back extension. Works the lumbar spine, the muscles around the lumbar spine, and the muscles in the back of the thighs. This is one exercise that if you have osteoporosis, you may want to skip. If you've been working with me and you have osteoporosis, you know that you don't want to be bending forward. So if you have osteoporosis, let's skip this one and watch everybody else do it. So again, back to this hand position. One foot, the other foot. Again, grab it a little lower down, but this time, unlike the squats where you bent your knees, keep your legs straight and your arms straight. We're not going to pull, we're not going to bend. Okay, so stand up and thrust your hips out front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. Let's go back up top. Hammer curls. Remember we talked before about most things that we pick up, we don't use an underhand grip. We use a neutral grip or hammer grip, just like you're holding a hammer. That works the muscles in the brachioradialis. Again, spread your hands outside of the thighs. Now, close your fingers. Leave your thumbs on top of the band rather than underneath. Leave your elbows at your sides. Hands up towards your shoulders. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. Let's work the hips. So these will be hip abductions. Remember, an abduction is when you move away from the midline of the body. Again, put the band flat on the floor, but this time when you step on it, use a narrow stance. A narrow stance means there's room between your 2 feet for maybe a 3rd foot to go. Normally our foot stance would be an athletic stance where your feet are about hip width apart so that you have better stability. But now we want to shorten that stance. Bend forward so the band's slack. Cross the band like that. Spread your hands. Put your elbows in. I'm going to step to the side and then to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Good. You doing good? Good. Let's go back up top. So we just did the front part of the upper arms. Let's do the back part of the upper arms. So this will be a triceps pull down. Just put the band around your neck. If you find that that irritates the skin, which it shouldn't, you can take a dish towel, a washcloth, put it on your skin, and put the band on top of that. So now the band is like a loop around your neck. Grab it up here about mid-chest or high chest height. Now bring your elbows in and your hands out. Elbows in, hands out. Leave your elbows there and pull down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Good. Last one, let me step out of your field of view for a moment. Abdominals, again, last one. I'm going to use the towel as a handle. You can do it bare hand, which would look like this. Here's your mount. Put it flat on the floor. Step in real wide. So not the athletic stance or horse stance where your feet are hip width apart. This time you want them way wide. So if you're going to do it without the towel, you'll spread your hands so that you can get a third hand in the middle. Bring your wrist to, rotate your wrists so that your hands come together like that. Push out to this tension, and you're going to go 1, 2, 10. If you're going to use a towel as a handle, put the towel through. Grab one strand of the towel in each hand with your hands down here towards where the towel is attached to the band. And again, push out so that there's tension on the band. And let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That works the oblique abdominals. Now let's get the front of the ab. Again, push your arms all the way out. 1, 2, 3, 4. And just do one more for 5, so we've got a total of 15. So that's it, folks. That's your full body, single band, ground-based exercise program. Stay healthy, stay fit. Thanks.